we are on another landscaping job. We're ripping out and redoing this entire garden bed. Check this out, the whole front yard. So here is the before. We haven't done anything yet. We just got here, and so we're removing literally everything. There used to be a tree here, so this is getting leveled back down. Topsoil, grass seed, peat moss back down to dirt. We're removing all of the decorative stone, hauling it away, removing this old wood garden bed border along the sidewalk. We're replacing it with brick paver border, putting hydrangeas, coral bell, ornamental tree over there. Here's a thing that a lot of customers like, is the field stone border. So instead of doing like plastic, black aluminum, bronze, or aluminum color edging or retaining wall, this fieldstone border was already here, so we're going to bring in like 15 more fieldstone, and we're just going to continue the border going around the garden bed. There's going to be boxwoods around the window right there. There's going to be purple coneflower, so we'll document the transformation from beginning to end, and it's going to look amazing. So really excited, and it's art. It's like a combination of art and science. Demo phase. Just ripping up all the fabric and racks, hauling it into wheelbarrows, put it in the dump trailer, repeat. It's kind of cool because when you pull the fabric, it puts it right onto the shovel piles. Before I take off and start driving, I just want to say today's a very sad day. My old dog Miko passed away yesterday at 18 and a half years. He was a very old, sick, tired dog. My wife and I, it's a long story, but we were basically full-time caretakers 24/7, 365 for 10 years. Really bad for the last 6 years, and extremely bad for the past year. What we did for our dog Miko, I don't know anybody else yet who said they wouldn't put him down. I don't mean to make this video depressing, it just got started, but so I'm leaving the job site, and they're fine, they know what to do, and I'm gonna go spend the day with my wife, and we're gonna go get lunch with our little dog Gracie. So our old dog Miko was there before I even started dating my wife. And he was her rock, so it's very tough. I've been crying all morning, she's been crying, but my wife's taking this really, really hard. So yeah, Miko. He's, if you go back through my videos throughout the years, there was always Miko. We thought he was gonna die like 200 times. We rushed him to the vet so many times we thought he was gonna die, and he pulled through, and then somehow his highs and his lows got lower, and it was very sad. I don't even want to say it was his time, because I don't want to be the judge of that, but he basically couldn't take it anymore, and he slipped away. Oh, we got the boulders here on the job site, and we keep moving them around and interchanging them and pulling out the ones we don't like and changing with the good ones and rotating them and going and going and going and going and going and going and going. And any tiny little thing that you see that you don't like, keep going and going and going until you get them perfect and get the customer out and get them, well, perfection is the lowest standard, but we're going to get them to the point. Like, you might look at this right now and you might automatically be judging, oh, I don't like this, right? I'm doing the same thing you are, right? That's why we keep going until you get to a point where you're like, ah, you know what I'm saying? At the landscape yard, getting some brick. Running up in Home Depot to get some supplies. Gotta lock the truck. There you go. Yeah, I gotta get a diamond blade for the Milwaukee. What is that? The cutter angle grinder to cut these brick pavers. What else do I gotta get? I don't know. It's on my list. That's why I got a list. Let's see. At Wiegand's Nursery, just picked up all the plants and the Miss Kim lilac, or actually a Palabin lilac tree. And now we're getting the compost and manure with pine soil conditioner and Mike's transplant fertilizer. And going back to the job site. Let's go.
Every day Daddy come home to his babies in there. Every day Daddy come home to a baby in there. Oh, my donkeys, I love my donkey. Daddy's home. I love you, baby. You know that I love you. See? Daddy's gonna make you a yummy steak for dinner. Yeah. Oliver! He's a good kitty. See? He's a good boy. I love you, baby. It's okay. Whoa!
Well, I forgot to set up the camera to time lapse. I was putting all the plants in, but here we go. The soil's amended, the plants are in. We're getting all the fabric all in and all cut up. Everything's graded. The stones are in. We're here. We got these brick paver border stone put in. I traveled concrete along the inside edge to retain it. Graded it. This is going to get fabric, and we're going to do beechwood pebble. We ground a little bit of a stump that was right there, so everything's coming together. We got green velvet boxwoods. We got first frost hostas. Miss Kim lilac variation is called a Palabin, so it's just pink flowers. We got cat mint. It's like cat dreams or cat pajamas. I forgot the name of it, but that's purple cone flower over there. It's gonna look sweet. It's already looking sweet. Need more. This is so lightweight I have to eyeball it. Alright, the job is finished now, and it just needs to be watered. Here, let me show you everything that we did. The sun is not in a good position for you to see this clearly, but... Oh, sorry. Forgot one thing, I'll be right back. Alright, now we could do the final walk around. Check this out. So we demoed the entire garden bed down to dirt, and then we put boulders and we sunk them into the ground, about 20% into the ground, so they have an emerging effect like they're coming out of the ground. We installed this Miskim Palabin lilac. We did catmint, purple coneflower, green velvet boxwoods, hostas. So we got this nice kidney shape going around like this, and then a hosta here, and we did weed barrier fabric. We backfilled it with beechwood pebble stone. This is all grass seeds, got to grow on the outside because we also ground a stump, put grass seed on top. We installed this here brick paver border to match that. That's faded from the sun beating on it for like 10 years. And we installed this, and I'm actually sweeping in a little bit more sand because I want to have the cracks to have a finish look right now. We got Dolce Wildberry Coral Bell, Limelight Punch Hydrangea, and then look. And then I'll show you the perspective of walking out the door like this. Nice and clean, very pretty. Nice and organized looking. These stones are a Brussels Unilock tumbled stone, so that's why they're chipped in some areas. They're supposed to be like that. And then so that's it. You know, it's one thing to be a landscaper and someone who makes social media videos to represent a great company like Jobber on my videos. But we're at a trade show right now. I'm at the Jobber booth, and people come up to me. We have small conversations all the time, and they actually ask me, Keith, do you really use Jobber in your business? The answer is yes, I do, and it's amazing. It's the future. They have cutting edge AI technology, marketing stuff. I'm not gonna say it all here, but I meet people in person all the time that they say Jobber has helped them grow their business. We did a landscaping job recently for $4,800. Jobber communicated with the customer when we were gonna show up to do the quote via email and text message. Then it sent the customer our formal proposal with a 33% deposit, which we require. Got the customer's signature, and they just paid from the comfort of their own home, and I got the deposit with Jobber payments. Then scheduled the job. We showed up and did the job. Then when we were done, we used Jobber at the click of a button. It collected the payment from the customer via invoice. And then the customer also had an option to leave a tip with Jobber Tips. The customer left a tip. And Jobber also followed up with them and asked them to leave us a review, which they left us a positive 5-star review. Jobber semi-automated the entire process in my business, and it made it amazing. So the answer is yes, I use Jobber every single day in my business, and that's why I'm a Jobber ambassador. Also, you can get a totally free 2-week trial of Jobber software. Try it in your business, onboard it into your business, use it, and if you decide to sign up, you can get a huge discount with my exclusive link. Just go to getjobber.com/Kalfas, and you're gonna love it.